So giving feedback is the next piece I was going to go over. So like you can give feedback in the comments, but what I ran into is when students were doing their work, I wanted to like show them what they needed to change. So I'm going to walk you through that. And again, the slides after giving feedback I try to give you just like a path like of notes that you can do later on to refer to. But let me go into my Seesaw, and I am going to go into one of my students that I know I was going to give him feedback, so I can kind of walk you through it. Trying to remember who it was. There it is. Okay, so with this student, he completed 100 chart down here. And what I could do is maybe I want to show him that he's writing these numbers backwards, but if I just say it, he can't navigate it. Sometimes you have to physically show, especially, you know, with primary kids. And so I went into the 3 dots down at the bottom, down here, and then I went to edit item. So if you click edit item, I am actually in their work. So if they would have done something on the drawing page, I could do it there. If they had a reading sample or a writing sample they did, I could circle a piece of their writing. But I can use any of these drawing tools, and I could like circle right here and maybe point so that he knows when he comes back. So then like in my voice recording, I'd say, Drew, you know, look where Miss Horton pointed in the picture. I need you to erase that and correct it for me. And then when he can come in here, he can actually erase my feedback if he needs to, and then correct what he needs to correct. Now with the picture, it's not as easy because it's a picture of something, but if it was something that they're interacting with in Seesaw, they can. But the last step would be that you would save it as a draft, not save it as a check. So you would click draft, and then it would go back to them so they could make those edits. That's something that was really helpful for me to pinpoint certain things that they may need to change inside of an assignment. I'm not going to save that one just because I don't want him to do anything with that. All right. So again, these next 2 slides, this is a different example I did here. I'll make that a little bit bigger. So I did this one with like a writing example. Maybe I highlighted a certain part and I said, you know, explain this piece of the writing. So they knew exactly what I was looking for. But again, this is at ClickPath, so you can kind of see what they do. This is the student view. So when it goes back to the student, it says draft. So we'll have the orange thing. It might say finish later because I know there's that update with the student view with like to-do list, and then in progress, it might say in progress, but it has the orange thing. So that just gives you a heads up. That's what they're going to see when you send it back to them, if you're sending back a response.